Hey CC fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my Reset Wednesday where I take the midweek to get you over that hard hump of life and encourage you, inspire you, motivate you, and all that good stuff. So if you are not legit CC fam, consider subscribing and hitting the bell next to it. Make a ding so you won't miss a thing. All right, let's get started. Okay, so today I'll be speaking to you all about sacrifice. Now, I know the word says obedience is better than sacrifice, but sometimes our obedience is actually making sacrifices. Now, before y'all go crazy, you know how we beg and plead God for something? I mean, begging. But we've lacked preparation, we've lacked discipline. We're not meeting God halfway. So in order for us to manifest and walk in those things that we are pleading God for, sometimes we have to make sacrifice. You know, the word encourages us to fast. Sometimes we only get things by fasting and praying. That's a form of sacrifice. Also, some of us are entrepreneurs. And so instead of going out partying or, hanging out with friends, we have to be disciplined with our time management. And we have to be disciplined enough to invest in ourselves and make sure that we are making steps and moves to manifest the things that we are asking God for. So in what ways I want you to think about how you can sacrifice. Are we begging and pleading the good Lord and just thinking by osmosis? I'm just talking about myself. We're going to lose weight. No, we got to implement things to make a change to meet God. Because guess what? He has already given us the desires of our heart. He has already equipped us with the things, with the knowledge, with the resources that we need to succeed, as my business coach, Coriel, says. Shout out to you. But yes, we already have it inside of us. And I was just thinking about Wizard of Oz, how they went searching for wisdom and knowledge and strength and courage. And it was already inside of them. You don't need an outside force to reiterate what you already know, what God has already validated in you. So I need you all to figure out in your life, how can you sacrifice? Now, in another way, by you being disobedient, will compromise or sacrifice God blessing you. It will hinder and prolong His great blessings. So you doing things illy, you are not preparing, you're not disciplined. Let's just say you are doing the opposite. You we're in quarantine, so we down in all kind of ice cream, French fries, pizza, and everything. Not taking steps to walk around the block. Lord have mercy. But just be able to think about things in your life that is contradictory of what you're asking for. Like in your heart and in your mind, I want you to think about what you're doing that's sacrificing or compromising the things that you want to manifest, you want God to enlarge your territory. You're not being proactive in being an entrepreneur. You're not going after self-investments, and you're not investing in coaching, business coaching. You're not putting in the time to study for the things that you need. So I beg of you to take this as humbly and beautifully as it's coming out my mouth, because it's coming from a place of love. I want you to think about the things that you're not doing quite right. Maybe your spending habits is out of control, and Amazon getting all your coins. And you could invest that elsewhere. You can pay down some debts. You can save for that vacation that you want. You can pay off some student debts, whatever. So I want you to think about what things and how you can inverse the bad sacrifices and start putting in some good things, some good sacrifices, so you can reap the benefits of it and reap those things that you are praying for, that you are expecting God to move on your behalf. But God is waiting on us. So I don't want you to hinder the move of God. Also, are you sacrificing your integrity in your life? The way that you put yourself out there in the world, you may not be the most professional. And can that hinder you from a job opportunity? Can it hinder you from that business interaction, collaboration, whatever? I want you to think about how you are subconsciously sacrificing your integrity. Are you backbiting about your friends? Are you backbiting about your boss? Are you not being a good friend? Are you complaining all the time? Are you not taking time to read the Bible? Are you taking time not to seek God's face, to pray, to meditate, to still attend church and pay your tithes? And what things are you doing that's not so good, that's a sacrifice, and is hindering your walk of faith and is hindering you from getting to the next level? So I want you to think about these things. I brought up some situations that hopefully you can ponder on, you can research and do some scripture on. And also I want to put this out here too. By you, how can I put this? Since this is a fashion channel, you know how you buy from online boutiques, we won't say names, and the quality won't be as good. So in order to cut costs, you'll get something where it doesn't last long. The quality is not as good, just to cut corners, instead of just biting the bullet a little bit and buying from other retailers that you know has better quality, that has the heart and passion after us, the consumers. So I want you to think about how you may be sacrificing, and it may not be worth it just a month down the road, okay? And I know this is a dupe channel, but honey, I do quality dupes, okay? Don't come for me. But anyway, I wanted to kind of pull it back in from a fashion perspective and ask, what things are you doing that may not be matching up to maybe fashion or just whatever? But that was a little plug because I have a lot of fashion colleagues and they are designers, and it's great to get a sale and all of that, but I want us to also stop being in the habit of asking for discounts. Like, if we really want to support and put good energy, good vibes out there to our fellow entrepreneurs and people that we know, don't ignore them and go to the major chains. Like, even if it's $5 and you say, hey, I can't afford your product right now, but sis, I want to bless you. I know how difficult it is to start a business, have a business. Entrepreneur life is something else. So I just want to bless you. Even if it's a cash app, $5, $10, let's get in the habit of sacrificing in a good way. Not for anything, but of support of each other. Let's sacrifice and pour into people that we see trying to go higher. I will forever be someone that encourages, that will motivate, that will always support. You will never have to twist my arm about supporting a fellow entrepreneur. Nobody does anything the same way, so nobody is competition to me. Now, your perspective may be different, but nobody is competition to me but me, because God only made one CCLV Christina, okay? But yes, let's start sacrificing and endorsing. My church back home, hey, New Elevate Baptist Church, they endorse businesses in their community. And I want to challenge you to do the same. Take that sacrifice instead of going to a major chain restaurant. If you know someone that has a food truck or does food service, support them. If you know somebody that's a fitness instructor or whatever, go to their classes instead of to the major gym. Like, let's just support each other. Also, if you have friends in the fashion community, in the business community, it may be something as a t-shirt line. Buy a t-shirt. Am I begging you to support people? You know people that's making cookies and selling flowers and bundles of hair. Support your people. We have to lift each other up. And that may be just a small sacrifice. And it's sad that I have to say sacrifice, because I don't ever think we ever have to twist each other's arms, say, hey, I need to go to the store, so let me get this, or oh, let me run the beauty supply. But when it comes to supporting entrepreneurs on the inverse, like, oh, she trying to just sell bundles and stuff. I'm still gonna go to the beauty supply store. No, support your home girl that wants to sell hair products and wigs and weaves and all that. Because you are blessing them, you're blessing their families, you're blessing and encouraging them, endorsing them by reposting, buying something. So I challenge you today about what sacrifices you're making today, and let's inverse the bad sacrifices and let's do some good sacrifices, because we want God to bless us, but that's just having integrity. So thank you so much for listening. All right, CC fam, I had a good time chit-chatting with you all because we family. So always remember that confidence is a lifestyle, and don't you dare walk out the door without it. I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.